Russia breaking news: what we know about Putin's proposed new Wagner boss, Andrey Troshev. According to comments made to the Kommersant newspaper, Russian President Vladimir Putin has proposed to the fighters of the Wagner group that a senior mercenary named Andrey Troshev take command of the private military group. Since the failed uprising last month, Putin appears to have sown discord among Wagner mercenary group senior fighters and their leader Yevgeny Prigozhin, at least according to the storyline emerging from his comments to the Kommersant. 5 days after the collapse of the Wagner rebellion at the end of June, the Russian president reportedly met with Prigozhin and several dozen senior Wagner combatants. During the meeting, Putin reportedly offered dozens of Wagner mercenaries multiple employment options, one of which was to continue fighting under their direct commander, a man who goes by the call sign, Sadoy, meaning, gray hair. Putin claimed that no consequences would have resulted from the group remaining together and continuing to serve. The same person who has been their true leader from the start would be in charge of them. The reporter for Kommersant asked Putin, "And what happened then?" Putin retorted, "Many people nodded, affirmatively, when I said that." Andrey Troshev. Who is he? According to EU and French sanctions documents, Andrey Troshev, better known by his call sign Sadoy, is a retired Russian colonel and a founding member and executive director of the Wagner Group. Troshev's role as chief of staff for Wagner Group operations in Syria, which backed the Syrian regime, is detailed in European Union sanctions related to the conflict in Syria. EU sanctions starting in December 2021 state that Troshev was born in Leningrad, Soviet Union, in April 1953. The Wagner Group's military operations in Syria have Andrey Troshev deeply embedded in them. He had a special interest in the Deir-ez-Zor region, the report continued. Accordingly, he supports and benefits from the Syrian regime because he provides a crucial contribution to Bashar al-Assad's war effort. It is stated that Andrey Nikolaevich Troshev was the chief executive of the Wagner Group, in United Kingdom sanctions dated June 2022. Therefore, he has been an advocate for the Syrian regime, a participant in a militia, and an oppressor of the Syrian people. According to EU sanctions, one of his associates is Wagner Group founder Dmitry Utkin, who was also a former Russian GRU military intelligence officer. Alexander Sergeyevich Kuznetsov and Andrei Bogatov, commanders of the Wagner Group, are also connected to Troshev. According to Russian online news outlet Fontanka, Gray Hair is also a former employee of the Special Rapid Response Detachment of the Northwestern Federal District of the Russian Interior Ministry. He also served during the Chechen and Afghan wars. Troshev received 2 orders of the Red Star, the highest Soviet Union decoration, for his service in Afghanistan. Russian media reports that he received 2 Orders of Courage and a Medal of the Order of Merit for the Fatherland, 2nd degree, for his service during the operation in Chechnya. In December 2016, Troshev was among those who were invited to a reception at the Kremlin. Russian media published a photo of Putin, Troshev, and Utkin, all of whom are wearing multiple medals, at what appears to be that 2016 reception in 2017.